quote, "Oh, name him not. Let us not break with him, for he will never follow anything that other men begin." In other words, he will be in charge. So Brutus, who's saying in a soliloquy to himself, this person's becoming a serpent because he's becoming one power. He's gaining all kinds of power. He's achieving big things. And because of that, it's causing him to undermine the very thing that we want, which is liberty and independent rule of having senators that respect, these rules of law separated from us. That's what we want. Caesar's against that because he's a one-man rule. And then Brutus goes and turns around, and right next to his little monologue, he undermines all of that and says, no, I don't want this other man. Even though Cicero, who's an adamant defender of the Republic, probably is the best person to, actually oversee all of this, or at least add an air of gravity to it, which is what one of the other conspirators in this moment, Act 2, Scene 1, says. Well, we need his gravity. We need his gray hairs. We're just a bunch of young men. We're going to look really suspicious and ambitious. But with him, it adds this philosophical grandeur. And Brutus says, no. And they listen to him because they know they need his name, and they come from that world. And there's a sense here in the inevitability of the rise of an empire, that even if it wasn't Caesar, Brutus would have done it, Cassius would have done it, Mark Antony someone would have been an emperor. It was inevitable in a sense. That's part of what you get in the play.